Right, well, it's been a long time since I've recorded any videos, but what I'm attempting to do today is a little bit of smuggling in my cutter. So I'm over here at Kraepelin Orbital to collect some personal weapons to finish off a wing mission that I've been doing. So there we go, they have a supply at this place. Just going to completely fill up. Now the trouble for me with this is that these weapons are illicit goods in my home system, so I have to be a bit sneaky getting them in. Now I have a cutter here. It's fit for trade. It's got a fairly decent jump range for a cutter. Unengineered, it's about 22 or something like that. But it's only running C-rated thrusters at the moment, so it doesn't have a particularly brilliant top speed or anything. It has absolutely no weaponry at all. Can't even remember whether I put any shield boosters on it or anything, but it's got no point defense. It's got no heat sinks or any of those sort of trickery. It's purely a box that holds cargo. I'm just going to wait because it looks like there's a Type 7 coming in the door. Don't want to incur any fines, although I think I've finished with this particular station after this trip, so it won't matter that much if I pick up a fine. Oh, don't tell me it is, damn it. It's right behind the planet. Okay, well, we just unlock it. Get out of range of the station, jump to Super Cruise, and then fly off. And with a bit of distance on us, we should be behind the planet. There we go. Can get clear now. There you go, the little illicit cargo warning in the middle of the screen there. Now I've stacked a number of different missions and there's nearly always somebody who wants to chase me for my cargo, so pretty much as soon as I get in here I've got to pick my target and get a wriggle on. Yep, there he is, he's already there, so I'm going to get interdicted, probably. The trick of pointing your bum towards the sun and getting them to crash into that doesn't seem to work anymore. Yeah, this guy's persistent, he's done this the last like 10 jumps I've done. So that's him, and then, oh no, that's not. Okay, so you're just the one. Okay, now I'm headed towards Martin Gateway, and you can see I'm spinning the Coriolis around to try and find out where the entry is, but I'm coming in right behind it, I think. Oh, damn it. Okay, got to deal with this first. Come on. These NPC interdictions are generally pretty easy to win, but they are annoying. Okay, you can just see the entryway at the bottom of the icon for the Coriolis station. Now, the entryway of the station always points at the north pole of the celestial object they're orbiting. So in this case there's a winged planet that this guy's orbiting, and I'm now coming in over what is arbitrarily determined to be the north pole. But what I want to do is come in so that I line up that orbital slot so that I am directly in front when I jump out of Supercruise, because you do not want to be flying around the station too much when you've got illicit cargo. So there you go, I'm coming in over the top and it's more or less lined up. I've got to go to the right a little bit and swing back around. You don't actually want to get too close to the planet because it will slow you down. So I'm coming in a bit high at the moment, but I'll drop down a bit later as I come over. Just ease on into it. I'm actually going a bit slower than I really should be. It's telling me 25 seconds to get to the gateway. Alright, now I'm coming in more or less dead on. I seem to be recording these videos every time I've suffered a cold, so sorry about the croaky voice, there's not much I can do about that. Alright, we're nearly at the 1 megameter jump out point, and you can see I'm pretty much dead straight on. And when we come out, yep, slightly off course, so quickly correct. Head on in, line it up. Request, okay, number 10. Now you see I'm just zooming in at full speed, which is not super fast. But because I've come directly down the centre line, the guys that are patrolling around the outside, which there don't seem to be too many this time, haven't even showed any interest in me. Put full to shields just in case I can't stop quick enough. Get down below that big nasty spike. I am actually going to hit the back of the station, but nice and gently. Boom. I'll just fly backwards. Okay, stick down my wheels. And let's see, it should be down there. Using a bit of sideways thrust there, probably a bit too much. Yep, of course. Yeah. I'm getting loitering warnings because I had my wings over the other landing pads. Alright, there we go, dead on the centre line, and now I can just drop down casually down to the surface. And I'm in. No fines, no mess, no damage, not much stress. Right, refuel, go into the mission board. Now these are the wing missions, which are relatively new to the game. I've already handed in nearly 1400 units of it. Yep, there it is, that's the one I've been working on. And now I can finish off the mission, deliver the rest of it. Complete. 21 million, not too bad. This is the home system of the Terrex Astro Corp player-made faction, which I'm working very hard for, and I'm handing in a few missions for some of our competing factions in this system at the moment because their influence has dropped a little bit low. A couple of them are in danger of being ejected, although I think that's been repaired already, and the particular ones, the Blue Federal group, this lot here, they have an asset that we want to take over at some point, a station. So I actually don't want them to be too low. I want them sort of in the middle rank of how much influence they have in the system, so that I can actually have them fighting with somebody else, and then we'll take them over eventually. Not in any huge rush to do that. And I had a few missions for one of these other guys that wanted some of these battle weapons that I've bought. Personal weapons, yep. This is purely for some money and to build my personal reputation. You see, I'm not even allied with these guys. It was under 1 million for that. It's barely worth it, but I've improved my influence with them. And I'm sure I've got another one somewhere. Yes. Money or reputation? Money. I will be slowly building reputation with them as time goes on. Anyway, that was pretty much the basics of it. I'm going to go to commodities market and sell the remainder of them. Actually, they're illicit, so they'll probably only appear for me in the black market. They will. Which is locked out. Okay. Alright, I'll have to do something else about those. I don't really want to sell them on the black market here anyway, because it will negatively affect the influence in our system. So I'll have a think about what I want to do with the couple of 100 tons of it I've still got. But that'll bring this little video to a close. Catch you people all next time.